We are in the single most crowded room in the Louvre, without doubt the most famous painting in the world. And of course, it's her smile that's so famous today. This is portrait of the wife of the Florentian merchant. It's good to remember that only the elite could have their portrait painting during the Renaissance. This was an expensive offer because artists were expensive. They were reserved for the kings and queens and the nobility. What we see during the Renaissance is the growth of the merchant classes. And the fact that the wealthy merchant would hire Leonardo to paint his wife's portrait is a reminder of the fortune that are being made by traders, bankers, and others during the Renaissance. This painting has quite a number of innovations, but one of the most important is that it's half rest. Generally, portrait were bust, that is from the chest up. This was an incredibly influential new formula for portrait. If we think about the standard form of portrait before this with a figure in profile bust rest, it's very static pose, very formal, very stiff, but as soon as Leonardo turned the head toward us, positioned the shoulders three-quarters toward us also, and include the hands, we had an image of the figure that was much more natural. Portrait that include a background and that also include the hands that exist in the Northern Renaissance as well. But this is a new formula for Italy and tremendously influential with the artists like Raphael and others. Another very influential aspect of this painting is a technique that Leonardo employed, which is known as sfumato. That simply means small, and what it refers to is slightly hazy quality that Leonardo introduced to remove the sometimes sharp quality that exists in early Renaissance painting, where each object looked too isolated. There's a lot about this painting that we don't fully understand. This was commissioned and Leonardo kept the painting. He never delivered it to the man who commissioned it. And later in Leonardo's life, when he moved to France, he brought the painting with him, which is why it is now in the Louvre.